George, what makes me financially obligated?
Okay, all right. So, okay, that's fine. So, that's fine. You know, whatever. All right. So now, as far as going to changing gears, the other reason why I'm calling it, you can tell that clown that this thing will be signed today, and then the clock starts for him to do what he needs to do.
Well,
Tell the clown that he needs to do what he needs to do. That's it. And then I go on and go after Mr. Brennan.
Did you file the evidence with the clerk?
I've already done that. I didn't have to file anything. I gave him a digital email. I gave him an email with the links and all that. Plus, I have a disc also too that I'm going to be giving them as backup. So they'll have all that at their disposal. That's done.
So the only thing you've done is sent the clerk emails to YouTube links.
And I have the disc as well. I have the disc also.
That's not what he told you to do.
That is what Mr. Perry Austin told me to do.
I understand, but I was there when Judge Gibney told you to bring your evidence so that your videos could be played in the courtroom.
Well, I've got the disc, and he'll be able to see that disc. And when I come in there with the computer, then we'll take that disc. He'll hand me that disc, and we'll play it and punch on it, and then he'll see at his disposal what is there.
Are you going to pick me up the morning of trial?
Why should I pick you up?
So I don't have to Uber.
I don't need you there.
George, we both know that I'm coming to this goddamn trial.
No, you're not. You're not welcome.
I don't give a shit if I'm welcome or not. It's a public hearing.
I don't need you there. How about them apples? I don't need you there. I don't need you there, pretty much. Your buddy boy has been dismissed, and if he doesn't do what he needs to do, he'll be put back on. So enforce, if anything you can tell him, if he doesn't hold his end of the bargain, there will be another lawsuit put on him, perhaps his buddy as well.
It will be done once the court orders the dismissal. Did you get the emails from Mr. Holmgren?
I got nothing from Mr. Holmgren. I haven't looked. I haven't checked. I'm not looking for anything from him. I got him blocked actually. What emails are we talking about?
Well, Will was very concerned that you hadn't done what you were supposed to do.
I don't give a goddamn what he was concerned about. I'm working fucking 2 jobs. I don't give a goddamn what he's concerned about. I'm working 2 jobs, and I'm burning the candle at both ends. Okay?
Well, what are you doing at this other place? Are you really driving over?
I'm not telling you anything.
But you want me to give you money. It's a given thing.
If I give you any information, if I tell you even the slightest little thing, it gets back to those people.
Again.
I'm not dealing with that.
Again, every single phone call that you and I have, you act as if Marty McFly is sitting there listening, George. And it's annoying.
Well, you've done it before, though. You've done it before. Every call, he's been there on most of the calls.
George, he bought me this phone. I don't have a recording device in it.
Okay. Well, just how come the fact that I get emails is, fucking emails from erroneous characters and, people and all that, fucking fake names and all that about, this, that, and the other. I
can't control what the goons do. They've been calling up to Motel 6 all morning.
I'm not there, and Motel 6 has instructions to. The motel that I'm at has instructions not to relay any information to me. So I don't know what you're talking about.
They called up there and said that if somebody calls and says that you raped a woman, that it's not true. And what else did they say? They said something about, they called the lady at the front desk a black cunt.
I don't know what you're doing, and this is why I can't trust you at all.
What am I doing? And I'm telling you what's on the fucking Facebook because you haven't been on it in days.
Why is this shit still continuing when Holmgren said he will stop?
He has. He called me this morning about it to tell you that it was not them, that it was Sean.
Of course he's going to do that.
Why is that bad?
Why is Holmgren still? Why is he allowing that? Why is he doing it?
He has not posted anything about you, George. It's all Sean Brennan. Sean is back and at it.
Okay.
He's just using sock accounts like BJ McDivitt's. Sean can't get any help from the goons, so he's retaliating.
I think he should be. Isn't he in a home, or isn't he in a home or some kind of healthcare facility?
All I know is what I'm told, George. I've never seen California, as much as I would love to. Sean is trying to prove to the goons that he didn't betray them, so he's going crazy on you to try to win back the trust from his inner circle. He's been cast out.
Okay.
At the last council meeting, it was determined that he had to go.
Okay.
That's why Marty was trying to email you, but you won't listen. They're not mad at you anymore. They don't care now. You've done what you said you were going to do, at least you intend to, and that's it. He's going to do what he said, and that's it. He's going to go on to the next.
Yeah. Well, how about removing some of that shit too in the process?
You got to talk to him about that. That's not something I control.
Why do I need to be in dialogue? I mentioned it to him. I mentioned it to him about removing some of that shit. So why is it still there? Gradually removing it.
Well, what I'm asking you is what I have no control over that.
Well, it would seem like to me that that whatever. I'm not playing these games. Okay, I'm not playing these fucking games. I've held my bargain. So yeah.
Why is everything an ulterior motive?
Because it usually is.
What do you want? What do you have that the goons want?
It usually is, pretty much. That's what they have. That's what they're about. Alternative motives. They're about alternative motives.
George, they're trying to befriend you, and you clearly don't want that, and that's okay. You don't have to have it.
How do you befriend somebody after they said that you raped a woman that you cared about? How do you befriend someone that cost you a job? How do you befriend someone to sever relationships with a business that you've been doing for 30 years? How is that a friendship? Saying that you raped a woman that you cared about and making that false statements, and then and to get me fired from a job.
What job were you fired from?
And caused me to lose a business relations with a company.
What job were you fired from?
Laser courier company.
Well, what does that have to do with the goons?
Saying that I was throwing packages out of a car.
George, that video was recorded months before you even worked there. That's not why they fired you. They fired you because you went in there and called the manager a nigger and cussed everybody out.
No, I never used that word.
You said something.
I didn't use that word, and that's a bunch of shit. Look, I'm not okay. I'm here now. I'm just pulled in the courthouse. I'm going to walk in here and do what I said I'm going to do, and that's it. You don't need to be at the thing next week.
George, I'm coming.
I don't want you there.
Tell me what that has to do with me.
I don't want you there. You don't need to be there. Kristen's going to be there, by the way. I hope you know that.
Who?
Kristen's going to be there for moral support.
Well, she can sit beside me.
I'm not going to sit beside you.
Why am I not? I mean, George, it's a public trial. We've all been waiting months for this.
Who's we?
All of we. All of us.
They are. Their boy has been dismissed.
You think that people aren't going to want to watch the trial? George, you told that guy at Lasership to go fuck himself, so he fired you. And the moment the court issues the dismissal and confirms Markland is removed, Marty will begin the removal of the trademark application and not before.
Marty? You mean Markland?
I mean Marty. I told you repeatedly that it's Marty's fucking thing.
It's Markland's name on there.
I understand, but it's owned by...
Well, then legally it has to be Markland. It has to be Markland doing it.
Well, how's Markland going to do it when Markland didn't pay for it?
All right, but this does no good. All this does is piss me off. You said that you were going to do something, you haven't done it.
What do you want from me, Gigi? I made $675 my first day back at the office the new year.
Okay, but you said you would help me, and you haven't. On that one thing, like I said, you haven't done so.
What do you want from me? What do you want me to do, George? What do you need?
You know what I want.
What do you want from me?
You remember?
You haven't paid me back anything.
I haven't paid you back.
You told me I'd get the money for the car part back January 1st.
Right, but guess what? I've been fucking burning the midnight oil. I've been burning the midnight fucking oil, and I've got other things that are pressing, other bills that are pressing. I can't do everything. And I'm not asking for much. I'm just saying if you were willing to spot at an additional, amount, I could put toward one of those bills and then alleviate some pressure.
Well, George, what is it that you want me to do for you? Tell me what it is.
If you can help me in one more capacity like that, so I can alleviate some of this damn pressure, so I can, then focus on other bills.
I mean, George, I can spot you $50.
All right. Well, that's.
I do appreciate how paying me back is the bottom of the barrel. I appreciate that. Yet you want more.
All right. Look, let's just do this. Let me take care of what I got to take care of here in the courts, and then I'll.
You give me a telephone number, and I'll give you a $50 bill. I have cash. I have $100 in cash sitting beside me.
Well, that would help in one of these bills. That would help tremendously.
Well, George, I need a telephone number, and I think that's reasonable.
But you understand why I'm reluctant in doing such.
George, when have I given your phone number?
You have given out several of my numbers that I've had throughout to those people.
George, what makes you think it's me? If I do something, I'd tell you.
But you have given the number out. You even admitted, I even heard you giving the number out on one of those shows, one of those live radio shows, my original number.
You heard me on the internet giving out your,
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And it's saved, too. So you've done it a few times. So you see why I'm reluctant in doing that. You see why I'm reluctant in giving you the number. I'm reluctant because it's for something.
Why am I the enemy, George?
Let me walk in this courtroom and do this real fast and get this over with. And
if I were you, I would go up to the third or to the fourth floor, and if one of the courtrooms were open, I would walk in and take a look. Because you don't want to walk into a federal courtroom, George, for the first time. It's a very scary experience, and you will psych yourself the fuck out. I've done it before, and the first time I did it, I argued before Hannah Locke. I lost, but I argued.
Well, we're going to set the this is not. It's not going to be 2 days. We're going to set the date for a different day. Just have to be there.
You can make a prima facie case. That's what I'm there for. I'm coming to see if you can make a prima facie case.
Well, you prima facie case. I mean, what? So you're going to interfere then?
How am I going to interfere? I'm a spectator, George.
I don't need your spectating.
I'm
I'll
sorry.
give you the damn. Okay, if you loan me an additional 100, I'll give you the damn number. But if this number gets leaked out, then that's it.
George, I have $50 that I can spot you. I don't understand why you won't say thank you, Mike. That's nice.
That would help. But if you can do the actual 100, I'll give you the number, and I will pay you back.
George, I have $50. You got to understand, when I give you money, I know that it's not coming back.
Well, that's what you think.
That's the way it's always been.
If I give you this number, I do not want this number leaked. And if it gets leaked, I'll know how it got leaked.
Well, George, but what makes you think that I'm going to give it to the good?
Well, because every time as of recent, that has happened. Every time that has happened.
I'm sorry that you feel that way, Joe.
Well, it's the truth. Well, I'd be sorry. It's the freaking truth. God.
So why do you think the goons are after you so bad? They're not. You have brought us entertainment beyond belief, and we thank you. I thank you.
I don't want. That's not entertainment. The entertainment is what I do. Entertainment is what I do and what Kevin does.
How come people laugh more at what the goons do than what Kevin?
That's a small portion of people. God, I don't have any fucking. I have no money on my damn card. God damn it! Hold on a second.
You want me to use my credit card number to call in to the clerks?
No, I'm talking about the meter.
Yeah, you need my credit card number.
Court has nothing to do with the meter. Meter guy's right around the corner here. God damn, fuck it. I guess I'll just have to, Is that a meter reader or who is that?
Are they wearing light green?
They're wearing yellow.
Most likely.
What do I got on that card? I don't have hardly anything. Shit. Let's transfer money on that card. All right, hold on. Fuck. Son of a bitch. Hold on a second. What's this meter reader? Oh, this guy's not a meter reader. Okay, good. All right. Looks like he is, but he's not. All right, thank God. All right, let me, where is he? Oh, he is. God damn it. All right, look, let me,
What is it, George? Tell me.
If you could look, if you could do the 100, that would really fucking that would I can knock something out, and I wouldn't be stressing over it.
George, I've told you what I can offer.
All right, I'm saying if you can do 100, low, it would take care of something where I would have more breathing room, and I would pay you back.
I understand, and I wish that I was able to provide that. It's right this minute, George. I don't have the bill. You got to understand, I have a family. I got 4 households that depend upon me.
I got to figure out another place. God damn, this is pissing me off. All right, let me call you back.
I'll be here, Gigi.
All right.